Hey friends, I wanted to tell you about Archimancy, the first book in the new Shadow School series by J.A White. So this is about a girl named Cordelia who moves to New Hampshire from California with her family, and she has to start at a new school. It's called the Elijah Shadow Middle School. And on her very first day of school, she has this frightening experience where she is in the gym. She is not excited to be in PE on the very first day of school, as you can imagine. And she notices this little boy who is under the bleachers in the back corner of the gym crying. He's only about 4 or 5 years old. He's wearing pajamas, and there seems to be nobody else around helping him. So she goes over there, she tries to talk to him, and eventually she reaches out her hand to touch his shoulder and say, "Why don't you come with me?" And her hand passes right through his shoulder, and she realizes that she has just seen a ghost for the first time in her life. She freaks out. She gets home, tells her parents everything that happened, and of course they don't believe her because they think she's just trying to get out of going to her new school. And so then Cordelia has to go back to the school. The next day she's there. She's totally freaked out, but she starts to realize that she can see ghosts, which is not something she ever knew about herself before. And she realizes that this middle school is full of ghosts. She sees these people around the school who seem to be stuck in a loop, doing the same thing over and over again, and nobody else seems to notice them except her. So as the days go on, she eventually does realize that there's one other kid in school who seems to see the ghosts. He pretends he doesn't, but she realizes that he's scared of them, that he sort of tenses up every time he's near one. And so she confronts him. She makes him become her friend, and she convinces him that they should investigate why the ghosts are there, and maybe if they figure out why they're there and what they want, they could help them and get them to move on from the school because they seem to be trapped in the school. And so in the process, they learn about Archimancy, which is so cool. That's the title of the book, Archimancy. But Archimancy is when you make a haunted house on purpose. It's when you build buildings in a certain way that attracts ghosts and then traps them there. And so they learn about what that is. That's why the title is Archimancy, because I thought you might be wondering. So I don't want to tell you too much more because I'll ruin the book, but it's really fun. It's spooky. If you like ghost stories, this is great. If you liked books like Small Spaces or City of Ghosts, then this is a good one for you. And it's on our 4th and 5th grade summer reading list, and it's a great pick. It's called Shadow School Archimancy, and it's book 1. The author is J.A. White.